What's up, dudes? Welcome to FragThePlanet. I got the Sony Pulse 3D PlayStation 5 headset the other day for $100 from Amazon, and I just want to do a little review, show you guys what they're about in case you wanted to pick them up for yourself. So first we'll go over what's in the box. You get the headset, you get a 3.5mm auxiliary cable in case you want to hook it up to another device. You get a USB-C charging cable. You get a safety and support guide, which has a bunch of facts about the headset, and a quick start guide, which shows you how to set it all up and what all the buttons and switches do. You also get a wireless transmitter that's only, it's about the size of a USB drive, and it's plugged into the back of my PS5 right now. I was getting a lot of comments about not having enough breathing room around my PS5, but I'm telling you, it's fine. I appreciate the concern, though, fellas. So, let's go over the build quality on this headset. It's plastic. It has pretty good clamping force. On the inside of the headband is like rubber. This, is like a piece of rubber too that kind of fits. Will help to fit. It has. I'm not sure if it's leather or not. I don't think it is, but it's like a very thin leather on the ear cup. The ear cups are pretty deep. My ear was able to fit in there, and my ear wasn't rubbing on the felt, which is good because that kind of irritates me. The clamping force of the headset, it did give me a headache after about 2 or 3 hours of wearing these. I don't know if they're going to break in over time. I imagine they would, but I'm not sure how flexible this plastic is. I just want to show you compared to my A40s, what they look like size-wise. If you have... My cranium isn't really that big. If you have a big old coconut, you might want to try these before you buy them. Or, buy them from a place you can return them, because they might start giving you a headache. The manual says that they weigh 10.2 ounces, and that feels about right. They're very lightweight, so that's just a little over half a pound. The wireless transmitter in the manual states that it works at 33 feet away, and I actually tested that, and that's about right. I was in another room with 2 walls and a stairway in between me, and I was still able to talk to my buddy in party chat. It every now and then it would cut in and out, but it never disconnected from the transmitter. And when I came back in the room, with the PS5, it just kept working as normal. The battery life states that it will last for 12 hours on a full charge at 50% volume. I kind of wish it was longer, but maybe they were trying to make them lightweight, so they went with a lighter battery. You have power switch. You have your mic port. This headset doesn't have a boom mic, so it just kind of picks up sound. When I was talking to my buddy in party chat, he said it kind of sounded like I was talking through a hands-free cell phone. So it doesn't really compare to my A40s with the boom mic. You're just not going to get as good a sound through a tiny little mic hole like that. You have your audio jack. This is a USB-C charging port. I added this little piece because I've had wireless headsets before, and it was always the charging port that broke on me, either from yanking on the cable or, stuff happens when you have a headset and you put it down. So I ordered these little cables from Amazon. It's a USB-C charging cable. It doesn't do any data transfer, but it's just magnetic. You just you stick the end in the USB-C port, and then it just magnetizes, and that way, in case the cable ever gets yanked on, it doesn't ruin the port. And I think I got like 3 of these for $12. So I'll put the link in the description in case you guys want to pick those up. You've got your mic mute, unmute. You got volume, rocker, You've got a monitor switch so you can hear yourself talk if you want. You know, you'll get a little feedback. I usually have that off. And then you've got the game and the chat rocker so you can, you know, change the volume of the game or chat depending on which one you want to hear. And one of the cool features that I do really like about this headset is when you do something, if you mute it, you get a notification on the screen. If you change the volume, you know, you'll get a volume, which is kind of cool because then you can see where, you know, if you're at max volume. You got your game chat rocker. The volume, they really didn't seem like they were that loud. It could just be I'm used to the A40s with the mix amp. I mean, I have this thing sitting at like half 50% volume all the time, and it's, you know, it's pretty loud. I mean, you could turn that up and blow your eardrums out. And with the Sony headset, I had them at like 85% volume, and that was like normal. Maybe my ears are just going bad. We'll just go through some of the menu stuff that is available, because you do get the 3D audio. So we'll go to audio output, output device, USB headset wireless, input, USB headset wireless. You can turn the notification on and off for the, you know, microphone status when logged in. And so we'll go down to the 3D audio. So here's the 3D audio stuff. For these headphones to work, you have to have them to all audio. Just chat audio doesn't work. It just sends the chat over the headset. For the 3D audio, you have to enable it, and then you do like this audio profile thing. It's kind of interesting. It basically asks, it plays like a babbling brook in the background, and it asks you, you know, to adjust the sounds, pick whichever sound profile sounds closer to your ear. It's kind of interesting. I'm not sure how much of a fan I am of 3D audio, but let's jump in to the game, and then I'll do a mic test for you. I turned on 3D audio, and this part sounds pretty cool. I can definitely tell that there's like birds that are up higher and some that are to the left, like some that are behind me. It definitely feels like I'm in a forest. I can hear the water over to my right, like, yeah, I can definitely get the 3D feeling from it. And the audio actually sounds really good. Sounds crisp, clear. The bass is a little bit lower than I would like. I would like it a little bit louder, personally, or maybe an adjustment equalizer or something like that. Anyway, this is also a mic test. Test 1, 2, 3. Test. So, in conclusion, and this is just my opinion, if you are just looking for like a basic wireless headset that you can just plug in and not really have to worry about, you know, equalizer settings and all that kind of stuff, and if you don't need a mix amp and you don't need audio out and audio in and stuff like that, if you're doing streaming, if you just need a basic, pretty good wireless headset for $100, you can't really go wrong with this headset. Other wireless headsets, you know, like Turtle Beaches, or like the top of the line one is like $250. Wireless Astro A50s are $300. So if you don't need all the extra bells and whistles and you just want a good wireless headset, I think this is a good buy. If you have a large head, you might want to take into consideration that you might get a headache, so they might not fit too well. So keep those things in mind if you're thinking about buying it. Alright, hope this video helped you out. If it did, leave me a thumbs up. If it didn't, leave me a thumbs down. Put questions in the comments, and I'll get to them as quick as I can. All right, dudes? Peace out.